Alright guys, welcome back. We're still piddling. We keep putting paint on the paint. We're trying to build this depth. So way back there in the background we got them smoky mountains. A little bit of smoke on them mountains back there. We got our sky developed pretty good. We're just kind of work our way forward down this valley a little bit. And I'm just putting some green. This is just plain sap green over all these darks. All this other stuff we put in here. And this isn't the first color. I mean, this is basically the first color I put on these darks, but that's that ultramarine blue and sap green we had, or burnt umber that we had in those trees, and we're putting some color over that. Still gonna be dark, but it's gonna look more like a, kind of like a tree color, we hope. But that ain't the last color we're gonna put in that tree, so don't get shocked. You don't always, if that color ain't where you want to be, we'll add some more. Never fear. There's my sap green. I'm pulling some of that out. Ooh, picked up a little bit of yellow in there. I'll just mix them two together. That was that yellow ochre and that green. That'll give me just a little more green to it. A little more in there. So there's a tree right down there past that rock. See? Don't want it too bright, we just want to know it's there. Now see the difference by putting that little bit of sap green in that it made, it's yellow into that green?
It did make a difference.
Now the green's still there, but that's a brighter green. See? And we wanted some of that, we'll get some of it down on that riverbank. Colors and colors that we want. Grab a touch of water, get on my palette there, grab some more of that sap green. Mix that in there. Raise that up before I get hit from behind. Got these little pennies, he throws them at me when I don't pay attention. He's rough on me. There's that tree row. Let's get that tree row one again. Just tapping those. Making tree shapes. Don't want to lose just where the lights might hit on that tree every once in a while. Lights, we haven't got the lights on this side yet. Let's get some of that. Put you right on the back of that. Right there. Over here where the light's coming by. A little bit more over here, a little bit, just a little bit in here. And I can always tone these down a little bit as I go. We'll do that when we come back to it. Catch a little bit of that light green color back over here on that mountain side where it's kind of hitting up in there. Man, I love color. I just love to paint. I don't see anybody couldn't want to do this. Oh, I like it. Guess y'all figured that out. I just get that strong line. Oh yeah, so there was a stand of trees there that just caught that sun's eye right there. I was trying to hit right on that. A little bit of green back here on these ridges.
Pull your hand back, I'll show them that little punch stroke you're doing there. Can you do that? Is there a way of getting that? I mean, you don't have to do it all, but
let's see, just get it closer back in there. So all I'm doing is just taking the end of that brush and mashing it a little bit. I keep turning the brush because you odd shape the brush a little bit. But see, I'm just trying to do this. If I just make a line, that stroke don't fit right in trees. But I can take this and make trees out of it, see? I'm just doing tree strokes. I mean, that's what that is a tree stroke in the distance somewhere. And I got some of that light green, let's punch it up here. That's where you can see what I'm doing, kind of in a bigger detail. Let me do that up there where you can see it. I'm going to grab my sap green, a little bit of this yellow ochre, a bit more of this. I want you to be able to see this. and just mash it. That brush is loaded here. I'm gonna get this, what I want here in just a second. There we go. I want that brush to do the work for me. Just don't be afraid. Learn to use your weapons. So we color back there in the distance. Remember we had that limb that was way out here somewhere. Let's get it. Some leaves out there, but it's way out there, so it's not going to be really in our vision. And just, now see if I can keep going over it. I'm going to pick up what's there and move it around a little bit. But because I had all that dark under it. Now, I'll grab some ultramarine blue, mix in there with it. And I was getting to look at a dark green. Man, a dark green. Again, we're building layers. And this is where people will really struggle if they try to do a painting without building layers. Now, farther back I get, the lighter my touches. I want those to be back there behind those trees, and a little bit here, and on the back side of those where that carried out there. And see, by putting, you can't do it in one. You just have to do it as this thing in layers. You can't get it all. So by mashing that brush, it gives all those little fine strokes. And are you zoomed in there, Michael?
I'm gonna zoom in right now.
Zoom in. I'll try to show you how you pick up some effect.
Oh, that was bad.
Look at that. So you just bam, there's a leaf. Quite by accident, but so you just it makes some neat little leaf shapes. Look at that. So just don't be afraid to, because you know what happens if it ain't what you want? Add some more. Don't try to paint every individual leaf, but I tell you what, your brush will do it for you if you let it. If you've ever been to Lookout Mountain, that's the way it is. You got trees here, the rocks blend into the trees, and I'll take some of that dark green and just back in here, get a couple of good strokes out here and see my leaves. Is that showing up pretty good, Michael? Or I'm sorry, I know my hands, and I apologize for that. I just had to have my hand in a certain way to paint. But
I believe you're doing a great job. Your cameraman's not doing so great, but we're doing the best we can.
Hey, it's free. Yes, sir. Email us. Tell us what we need to do better. Tell us what we need to do that you want to see. That's just what we're doing. We're playing. I hope you realize that. We're playing and having a good time. Email us, tell us what you want, and see what happens. Y'all come.